Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing? So, 3.6 is out. We're gonna be doing Nahida's story quest. There's also 2 banners out, but I'm personally not very interested. Fun fact though, I did do 2 polls for the weapon because I was near a pity. I tried to get Nahida's weapon. And let me just show you. I got Nilo's weapon. Unfortunately, I don't have Nilo and I don't plan on polling first, so oh well. Next time. If I ever get a character with skills of HP though, that could be useful. Anyways, yeah, we'll be starting out the Nahida quest, and yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. Also know that the Lila hangout is also out. I will probably be doing that off stream. I think I'm gonna start doing hangouts off stream, except for a few exceptions in the future. Namely, if there's like a hangout I'm really hyped about, I will definitely be doing it on stream. Call the hangout when, please. But yeah, that's probably my plan, because I haven't done a lot of the hangouts. And honestly, I'd rather just focus like on story quests. Star Rail's also coming out. On story quests and eventually events. If there's any that interest me, usually like the main story event. I want to do the event for the dispatch, so I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't think they announced it yet. Unfortunately, I kind of wish they announced it ahead of time so I could plan myself, especially like with Star Rail coming out and stuff. But yeah, let's start the quest. And we're gonna get info about the bishops probably, or the dragons.
Isn't that Nahida?
Hey yo. Hello.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into
I'm really excited about to see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna get Primordial 1 lore? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'd highly recommend you read before Sun and Moon. Because the dragons lived before the Primordial one was here. I mean, they still live in some places, but they were like the main race, so to speak, of Tevat. I don't know if it was called Tevat at the time, but you got what I mean. Before the Primordial one arrived.
Oh, hey there.
I wonder if the apocalypse could
It's
be
been a
related to
while,
Primordial one.
hasn't it?
We'll see.
What have you two been up to?
The usual mining, fishing, genius invocation, TCG, and casting crystal flights. The usual. That's probably not something I actually have not done. I haven't done fishing in ages. I've done some TCG, but not much.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
It's been a while though.
How about you? What are you up to now?
Also, what about Scaramouche?
I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Leaps?
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving
Wait,
Ernesol.
is it related to... Did she know this though? That's odd. Did she actually starting to notice that she forgot about someone? You know, I'm talking about Ruka Devata.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do.
Huh?
But I can't
have-
remember what it is.
Like it's connected to Ruka Devata? Or would the dragons be
Why is
connected though? I don't know. It's probably effects of everyone's
Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Alright, what is that? No, not the Akasha. What is that? Wait, is that the seed that we used against Scaramouche in the
It
battle?
looks like it's filled with some kind
The
of
Neo Akasha?
power.
I guess the color kind of reminds me of it, but I don't know.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Right, because Scaramouche was also forgotten, right? But that's not the same thing, it's something else. It looks similar in color, that's it. Probably related to Dendro.
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
Are you saying like a part of history was not changed? Or is this just already connected to the dragon and not Ruka Devata?
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what
That
it is.
could be Ruka Devata, but wouldn't... I mean, we've known that very often the same things would happen. And the past wasn't technically... I mean, it was changed in a way. But it was kind of unclear whether it was the memories that changed. And your Irminsul, of course. Or the past itself. I mean, with Scaramouche did change, but that was like the focus of it. But it's not like it affected history much, because it just still happened. It just was with something else. So I'm kind of wondering,
Do you have
could
any
it be
ideas?
connected to Ruka Devata? In the past wouldn't have completely changed, mostly just being Irminsul stopping being affected, because, well, remember, Rukkhadevata is no more, and Rukkhadevata's just being altered, so to speak, what happened in history, but not exactly changed, just altered like how it happened, or it could be connected to that dragon that we saw in the trailer, which I feel like it might be like some sort of Dendro sovereign or something. I don't know if it's gonna be one of the 7 sovereigns. I don't even know if they're alive, just a theory.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Adventure into the city, yes.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention
Nahida's
it.
such a Chad Archon, though.
It seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Why is this guard? Is it switching over to this guard? I swear to God, this guard better not have something planned. The heck? What?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
Wait, it does not sound aggressive. What the heck?
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
No, wait. It looks like it's calling for help. We've done the fungi event. We know all of them. They're not always completely, evil. It's just their nature to attack. But if this one was somehow able to calm itself, then it might as well just asking for help.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out!
Wait.
Hang on. I think
Yeah,
it's trying to tell
that's
us
what I was
something.
saying.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Not exactly. Or else she'll start monsters either.
Please, don't worry. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can
Okay.
understand it?
It's already connected to the dragons?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear.
I see.
It's in dire need of our help.
Is it connected to the dragons then? I guess we'll find
Well,
out.
fungi are kinda cute.
We've done the event. Bongo. Hey! Nice! They actually referenced the event. It's a really nice fungus, So they actually have a special voice line if you did the event. That's super cool. I'm glad it's being mentioned, not just, but fungus are evil. The event? I don't know what I'm talking about. I never did that. There we go.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. All right, lead the way, little fungus. Although they
Interesting.
don't look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are
Yep.
super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not.
Yep.
And it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
So we're actually the bad guys.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
Same.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Another fungus? What the heck? Looks like it needs help. Can't you just fly up? So I'm guessing it was hurt or something. What's this related to the quest though?
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive
can they
to
be healed with
elemental
that?
power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange.
Wait.
Very strange.
Is it connected to...
This fungus didn't develop from a spore.
Huh?
It's an elemental life form.
What?
Huh? An elemental life form?
I mean, they are all elemental, but don't they develop from spores?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus,
Huh.
it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely
Oh, yeah,
not anything
it does.
like your typical fungus.
So they're saying it only looks like a fungus? It's disguising itself?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
What does that mean?
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at
Nice.
this sort of thing.
I am
I'll
suspicious
see
of
what
that
I can do
fungus
right
though.
away.
And because we saw one of the actually she was a human, right? But I wonder if the bishops can, if any bishops like special ones might be able to transform themselves. That would be sus. I don't know why it would be an elemental creature not born of a spore, if it's just a normal fungus. I feel like there's something more to this.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of
You can
Dendro?
talk to the heck? Are you sure you're not, I don't know, dragon or something? Disguising I don't trust you. What the heck? This thing is not a fungus, I swear to God. What, a Sealy? Probably not.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I didn't expect such a
Strange
strange,
creature,
creature to
damn.
make a sound like
Alright,
that.
you're a strange creature now.
Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a
No,
strange creature.
Paimon, you are a
Paimon's
strange
just-
creature. That's what you're being called from now on.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's
What the heck?
intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
I am not yet able? What do you mean not yet?
Oh,
Who are you?
no need to take it seriously.
Also, is that the voice from the
It's no
trailer
big
that spoke
deal.
about dragons being from a very old age? Is this a dragon?
But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Yes, I'm joking. There's only so
You
many.
misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing.
He also
and
instantly
other
recognized the
functions that
Dendro
are more
Archon, which
important
is
than
interesting.
speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak.
Valid.
Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors. Just like
It's
fungi
intelligent
and
as
slugs.
heck! It's not a fungus, I swear to God.
This fungus study at the academia? Seems even more
That's what I was
confident than
saying.
Paimon.
That's what I was saying.
You're not a fungus, are you?
Yeah, you're a dragon, maybe?
That's correct. This
Yep.
might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you
I,
must have
it probably
questions.
disguised itself as a
Let's
fungus,
find
but it's
somewhere
definitely
else
not
to
a
talk.
fungus. Okay.
It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
Family member. It's disguising itself.
Me,
Interesting.
me, 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 me.
It can mimic other sounds too.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Holy heck, that's definitely a dragon, maybe? A bishop? Whatever you want to call them.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Because you also read Irminsul, but what if something was hidden? I don't know. I don't trust the Primordial one right now.
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race.
That's the
We
line
have
from the trailer.
existed for a very long time.
Serious? Wait,
Possibly
what are
longer
those?
than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss
Those do
and
not sound
happiness.
like dragons and bishops. Is that Sealies? I don't know what Sealies look like in the past. I know some are like human forms too, but I don't know what the others look like.
Until the apocalypse came and
Oh,
changed my
here we
home
go.
forever.
Okay.
A horrifying power consumed all there was.
Abyss,
The
maybe?
seeds of catastrophe nested and
That would
grew
be way back
inside
in the
of
past,
us,
of course, but I wonder if it was
twisting
going to be the
and warping
Abyss.
us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the
Kinda
apocalypse
reminds me of a
itself.
thing from Final Fantasy XIV, the final days.
The apocalypse?
So they transformed.
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
Before the Primordial
It's
one?
a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland.
So they didn't live in Teyvat.
We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse.
But no one knew anything about it.
We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Oh, okay. They did say also that forbidden knowledge came from the very bottom of the abyss.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
No, I think that was way back then.
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
I feel like it might be another area, potentially. If it's related to dragons, it will be potentially even before the Primordial one, we'll see.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the
I
location
forgot.
of my homeland,
Oh!
but unfortunately...
Oh, yeah, who messed with the Human Soul? I do not trust whoever... Primordial one, second throne, I don't know.
That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my
Probably
family.
someone messed with the Human Soul.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge
I guess
and
that's also how
memory
you
was taken
survived,
away as the contamination inside of me was
Being
purged.
contaminated, so to speak.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro,
Aw.
there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
So not just the desert, but also whatever affected the others?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more,
What's
and your
that?
homeland should be safe now.
What's your homeland, though?
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly.
What the heck?
I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
Yeah?
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who
Apocalypse.
else is still alive.
Forbidden knowledge. Where would that be, though? It's not the desert. It's something way before that.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids
Aw.
that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Good dreams.
That should do it. It may take some time to find
The
them,
Aranara helped
so
me
let's
too.
wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were
agreement?
here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. but I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Somewhere?
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that
So
you
you
don't
know
where
someone?
they are?
Now you know where someone is?
Yes, but I know their end.
Uh,
I will explain it to you along the way.
interesting. Sounds like this is gonna be about forbidden knowledge mostly. Where the end awaits. That is scary. Wait, is that a domain? Because it's just in the middle of nowhere, right ahead.
The wind rises.
Having wander is so helpful for exploration. We haven't had characters that actually
There's
innovate
something that I'm very
since
concerned
3.3.
about.
And well, we had Dia, but we all know where that went. We're talking about that crystal.
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that
Yeah.
the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet
So
also
it
different?
could it also be connected to the, if there's any dendro dragon, or so to speak.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
What?
The other fungus, I mean not the fungus, but this fungus, the one that's probably a dragon.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its
We just have to continue
homeland,
investigating.
but I'm unable to come up with anything. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Alright.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road.
No.
Ah! Enemies! Get out, traveler!
Damn, okay, Paimon. I thought you could handle anything. Go on.
Stabilize. Filter.
Hey,
No matter how long it's been, it still looks like it had suddenly frozen in place.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Simon is tons of fun.
Guilty. Your penance is due.
Alright, just
Guilty. You stand condemned. Squall and fury. Ah!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to
You
survive
sure?
the apocalypse.
Sounds like forbidden knowledge would be something else, not something to battle.
hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind
Oh.
will change according to the environment.
So it's probably not a dragon? What is
After
this?
communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
So could there be more people, more of those infiltrated into the fungi?
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
Makes sense. Thought you were gonna suss out Paimon too.
The
I guess I'll
reason
be for
why
later.
fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Dendro life forms.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change
Hey,
into a different
sus.
form as well?
Extremely sus, Paimon.
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that
Like
happen.
when we arrive in Kanye or something?
Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy. And energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly. Nor can
sure?
you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
The parable of the tree?
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
Just chilling and casually, chattily enjoying a word. Appreciating the intricacies of the word. I sort of sounded like that.
Farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
The heck?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
Yeah.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Oh my god.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
Aw.
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have lots to hear!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone.
Really?
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a
I
ride.
thought you meant like a completely different meaning or something.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I
Because
gave
it's
it a name.
kind of like half fungus, but also half whatever this being is.
Oh, then it must be a really cute, like Bongo.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh?
What's the name?
That name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten.
That's fine.
Seems like I've forgotten many important
Would that be connected to
things.
forbidden knowledge, though? I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
Interesting.
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Wait, withering zone? Why do I hear the withering theme? That's a withering zone.
It's the withering.
Didn't we stop? I mean, I know we still had to clear the withering before they fully disappear. And is this new or not new?
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
The last form we take?
Paimon doesn't understand.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Huh? So whatever those creatures are, they become the tumors of the withering?
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's
The
help.
heck are they? They're not dragons. What are they? At least that doesn't seem to fit the description of a dragon.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains. Which
Yeah.
is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has
Until we've
disappeared.
completely cleared all of them out, right?
They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right.
The heck
Our
are
life
they?
essence, elemental power, still
So can we
resides
bring
in
it
this
back
flower.
somehow? With a different method than just clearing it?
After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental
So you might be
power
able
of
to
my
essentially
companions,
bring back the elemental
then I
power
take
from
them
it?
with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home.
They probably will forget like nearly their entire lives.
It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me? It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's
just the
natural to want
leftovers.
to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times over.
Alright, here we go.
I see everything.
Oh, we got a tile Nahida. Wait, is that stronger than our Nahida? It is.
This is order. Behold!
Everyone hold hands. Earlier.
Solidify! Through me,
this. There we go.
justice is served. Their penance
Big
is due.
damage. Sino. I got a little Sino, but I cannot be bothered to farm
Their penance is due.
the scarabs. Oh, that's a nerf. One day, I suppose.
The wind rises. Yeah. Quit following me.
For real though, Scaramouche is super useful.
Squall and fury.
Just makes things a whole lot faster to go around.
Hey,
Stabilize. Surrender. Behold. You dare to gaze upon me?
There you go. Alright. That's done. Can they bring it back? By sensing the energies?
As I
Zhongli!
expected. It's the last of my kind that I'm aware of.
There we go, dissipate it. Oh.
So it wasn't able to make it to the end.
Hmm.
If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the Withering.
Now they just made tumors of the
Paimon
withering. It's
sad.
just sad. I thought they were just stuff that happened to the forest.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Wait, does she remember something?
Hold on. I think I got something.
What was that in her eyes? Does she remember something?
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I
Oh,
gave them.
she probably received from
It's
the
currently
Diarnara. Got it. So it was like a message thingy. Didn't know her eyes lit up. That's cool.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
All right.
Okay, follow me.
Interesting.
Take it and have fun.
That's near Matima Forest.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
Is it a dendro one or there's a lot of
There
normal
are so
fungus?
many fungi here.
Yeah.
They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
Yep. So I just gotta find out which one is the elemental life
No
form.
fighting. These are all its family.
Yeah. Thought you'd say that.
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
So we can't kill the fungi here, okay?
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
Nahida would never kill fungi. She doesn't need the materials, right?
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to
What?
change into a fungus?
Excuse me?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus
Nahida's
should
a
be a
god.
piece of cake for her.
I don't know. I guess she could try.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
So easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations
that
of time.
sounds a lot.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little
It's
easier.
reversible, of course, right?
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
We get it.
As am I.
It's just
I'm
their
not joking
curious
at all.
nature. Don't worry about it.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Just please don't exhaust your energies, Nahida.
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
She did it. She actually did it.
You really turned into a fungus.
So how do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Alright.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them
Elemental
while you
sight?
make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using
Yep.
elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got
Very
it.
well.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, I'm not playing. Please let me play as fungi. It feels like I'm playing, but I can't move. It's just moving for me. That's cool, though. Fungi gameplay when? Now?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there.
Come on.
It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
On the center. Move left. Oh.
Nana!
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Did I make a mistake? Oh, okay. Oof.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Kinda wish you actually got to play as a fungi. You kinda added the non-guy, come on, with, well, 2 certain characters. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't know if anyone has played that far into the game.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here.
There, it's that one for sure. That one's fallen down.
Hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
That's the one. It's, yeah, it's fallen down.
Ah, so this is the one. Understood.
I wish you actually got to control the movement. Ooh. Still, that's pretty cool. Fungi perspective.
Nahida? What's wrong?
She's turned back. Please tell me you're alright.
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes
Power
unnoticed.
of time.
A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
Are you saying that if you
Now,
use too much
we
elemental
simply
energy,
wait for it to wake
you
up.
can technically break down concept of time? Or do you mean just speed things up? Because those are 2 different things that you're talking about.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
That's fine.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi
Let me
way.
explain it to you the fungi way. Just casually saying that.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes.
What are they?
Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home
Are you
is.
sure they're dragons? I
was
don't
hoping
know.
you still remembered.
I thought the story was gonna be about them, but they don't sound like it at all.
I remember.
Oh?
Really? That's great!
Home. Dendro.
Oh, here we go. Okay, dragon? Tell me about it.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
Sovereign?
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed
Our
such
home
emotions
is
before.
the Dendro Dragon?
But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon?
Inside the Dendro
Like
Dragon?
Dvalin?
It's like split into parts or something?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro
Oh, so
Dragon,
she's heard
has
about it.
been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
A pet, okay.
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Are you saying they're part of its elemental energies?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
Holy
Very
heck.
big. Mountains.
It's like a
water, trees,
domain of sorts
us.
inside it. Kinda not unlike a domain of consciousness in a way.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's
So
still
it probably
confused.
affected the Dendro Dragon. Corrupted it potentially, that's why it would also affect the inside.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait,
Hmm?
then if that's the case,
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
That a pep has also been
If it got
contaminated by forbidden
corrupted
knowledge?
or contaminated by forbidden knowledge, then that would affect the world inside it, which would explain why the apocalypse happened in your quote-unquote world.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
A pep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago.
Tell me more about a pep, because I don't know much about him.
Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated...
And a big void will also form
Oh.
inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in
I don't
terrible
know if they
shape
can
for some
return
time
home at
now.
this rate then.
No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's
That was ages ago.
But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak. Yes! How could I have forgotten?
I see.
If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow.
Oh god, okay.
Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer
Holy
be suitable
heck.
for sustaining life.
Hey, look, let's not worry too much, but that's scary too.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
No?
Its power feels very familiar.
Hmm.
Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Alright.
Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Just normal fungi, right? Another one?
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save
Oh,
it,
nice.
its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Wait,
Of
that is?
course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil.
Its
Food.
voice is adorable though.
Don't like plant invasion.
Plant? The fire and cryo, forgot their names. Wildflowers.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Alright.
Thank you so much for your willingness to help. In the meantime, I like to tell it that sharing knowledge is a habit of ours.
Interesting. Are these just the normal ones? Where's the other one? No, that's just the normal one. Where's the elemental being? Oh, there it is.
Too slow.
Leave. Worried. Want to stay. Preparation.
All right. Let's go over there then first. I love there was like a pyro fungi there that didn't attack us.
Squall Fury.
Wait, is this one of the locations, right? No, never mind. Okay, just over there. I thought I saw like some orange thingy, but it's just a map.
The wind rises.
Oh, with Hydra? Okay, hold up. We need Hydra in our team for a second.
We'll need a strategy.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Invading plant life, yes. The way they say it. Probably upper flowers, I'm assuming. The Arnara also had those issues. Yep.
Ah! Wildflower flowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
It was pretty obvious, Paimon. The Arnara also had to deal with those.
The wind rises.
There we go.
Whew! That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Nice.
But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new lead.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon?
Yeah.
We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Also, wasn't that during Rukkhadevata's time? Maybe that's also why you forgot the memory, or is it something else?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory.
Was,
In
yeah.
those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
So are we saying that potentially Apep was the Dendro sovereign before the Primordial one arrived?
Not at first.
Thought they were killed or
That
something.
came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
Oh god. Celestia. Would it be the Primordial one though? Because the dragons were here in the war against the Primordial one. So I thought the Primordial one was... I don't trust him right now. Or her. I don't know what the Primordial one's gender is, but it doesn't matter.
In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now,
Yeah, well, I was one of the
probably
sovereigns
still
then,
holds
probably.
great hostility toward the gods.
We never got confirmation whether Ijaya was one or not. But even if he was, he doesn't remember, so he probably isn't.
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
Not really.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
It does have a similar energy, yeah. Return to the Withering Zone? Isn't the Withering Zone gone? Or you mean like where once stood the Withering Zone, probably? It's not really a Withering Zone anymore, though.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
You really like them, don't you?
Family Like, do you not
Oh,
like your family?
you're asking a sad question to the traveler.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Does that matter? Family
Aw.
likes me. I like family.
This is wholesome. Doesn't matter. Like family. Honestly, some friends sometimes
doesn't
can
quite
feel like
understand.
family. I get it, Paimon. You're the one not understanding what he's talking about.
What it's
Paimon's
trying to
small
say
brain
is that
isn't.
as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
Yeah. If you get along with someone else like on a day-to-day basis, sometimes like it's not. They're not technically family, but it's like their family. If that makes sense.
You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find
Yeah.
the experiences, knowledge, and connections
Facts.
we need to be more important.
Absolutely facts. Thank you. Someone speaking the facts. It's not even you. I swear to God, though, some people like I'm talking about like real life stuff now. Some people do place way too much importance on appearances. Like I think in my opinion, what matters is the personality. You get along well, and everything else like experiences, etc. Like that's what matters. In my opinion, that's just my
These
take
are all
on it.
things that are more reliable than mere
Exactly.
external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
You got a message. You got a message.
Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is
What
more
if Paimon's
important.
looks changed? I wonder if her personality would change too, though, into something like the unknown god or Istaroth. Who knows?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
That doesn't matter. You just have to tell me your Paimon. The question is, would you want to tell me, or would you do something evil?
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pet may be in danger.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry.
It's okay. It isn't
The
your fault.
Animo
I don't
fungus
think
here, though,
it's
it's
a
really
coincidence
adorable.
that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal.
Is it connected to forbidden knowledge?
Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close
Yeah.
connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear.
That's probably what happened.
And if that's the case, finding the other fungi
Yup.
still wouldn't help us at all.
Because it affect the entire world.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories.
You remembering something?
Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future.
Tell us about
A
the
family
full
member
prophecy,
once
though.
said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it.
Forbidden knowledge is a part of us?
The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of
yeah.
Ermin Soul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A
The
murky
chasm?
place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right?
Wait, could it be connected to that
What is
domain
it
that we
doing
saw
there?
once in the Chasms Argon quest with Yellen?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form?
Wait, the domain, could it actually be connected? There's no way, right?
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we
Interesting, so
find
are you
an
heading for the
elemental life
chasm?
form.
Oh, heck no. I swear to God, if you make me do a quest. What's this? I can't do... Perils in the dark. What's this? Oh no, what's that? I don't even have that quest. Please tell me I can go there already, surely? I've already done the Chasm quests. Right? I have done it, right? Is that just a Chasm quest? Is it just telling me that I need to complete it, but I've already completed it? I hope so. I am not about to do a massive world quest today. But I think I unlocked it. I think that was just a Chasm quest. That we did back in when it came out. I was actually patched late because we need it for the Dane quest, but I should have already. Yeah, it's already unlocked. Good.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
Wait, near the celestial pillar? Is that
Wouldn't it
important?
already have become the withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here.
Can the celestial pillar repel the withering, so to speak?
I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago.
Rifts?
It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat.
Including the forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
Wait, is that then forbidden knowledge? You mean the oozing filth?
Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Oh, wait, I did not know that was connected. That's cool. We're getting lore here.
Another strange metaphor. But Paimon somehow gets this one.
Would that elemental creature still be around then? Separated from the forbidden knowledge, or
What
what?
the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
But we know that's also a threat at the chasm. And sometimes it expands, so. Even so, would probably have stopped it from expanding, I'm assuming then.
The wind rises.
Add to the deepest part of the chasm. Okay.
Behold!
I was not expecting to come to the chasm today.
Quit following me.
Oh, I did not mean to jump yet. Oof. Okay, I'll just fly from here.
Swan Fury!
I love the chasm theme though.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Got abyssal monsters
Yep,
here.
we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Oh, I don't have that equipped actually. Gotta equip it.
Guilty!
Wait. There we go. We need energy. Oh, it is here. Okay.
Oh,
So it hit
finally
itself.
managed to rescue it.
Is it alright then? Will it have the memories? Because they were kind of separated from him, maybe?
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
Wait.
Abyss?
Something dark is coming out.
Abyssal energy?
Something. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh,
Does that
no.
mean he can't talk to
But
us?
we still have tons of questions we need to ask.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
This is definitely connected to forbidden knowledge.
But this is our only chance.
Oh no. Look at the Vata.
Traveler.
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
What
I
about
was being
actually
a
wait,
little hasty
could the
myself.
crystal have an effect on it maybe?
Oh, yeah. You said that the elemental power
Yeah.
in the crystal
Could we
was
maybe
identical
transfer it
to
from the
theirs.
crystal?
You want to use its power?
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended
We might need it
use.
later.
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay.
What if I
There's
use
no need
my
to
elemental
argue.
power though?
I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used.
Because we wouldn't be affected by it, right? We have no connection to Irminsul.
How about
Yeah.
this? Traveler, you could try
Oh, I
using
thought we were
it.
using our elemental power. Using the crystal?
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
That's what I was saying. Because we're not connected to Irminsul.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Did that work? It did, I think. Will it be stay calm or will it try to attack us?
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
It does recognize us, good.
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
Oh. She probably won't know what that means.
I'm sorry. That portion
Look
of
at
my
the
memory is
water.
highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
It seems this Geosham was able to actually retain their memories that would have otherwise been erased by forbidden knowledge, thanks to the essentially the celestial spike transforming them into the ooze chills.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you could
Because
have
of
promised that
Irminsul.
you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing
in, like,
compared to
him
your
hiding here?
resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Look at the Vato.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form.
We're getting tons of lore here. I'm loving it.
Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing
Yep.
something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it
What happened?
is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro.
What do you mean? Weren't you just rescued now?
But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential
So
item
I'm glad
for
we didn't
saving
use it
the
then.
Dendro dragon.
And we'll see just use our
Thankfully,
power.
it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the
Heart of
Dendro
Oasis?
Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source
Sounds
of
like it.
power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
So it did heal, but it just said it has a lot more power for it.
What? You used the Fire Seed to
It's not fully
save
used
me?
though, right? I hope not.
Why? What's wrong?
I hope that we didn't do anything wrong. That's what I was saying. We probably shouldn't use it.
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
What about Apep?
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
I see.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost
What
my
did that
chance to be
mean?
saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for
Is
coming
it connected to
find
the
me,
forbidden
and
knowledge?
for being willing
Can you
to
not leave this
save
place?
the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been
Oh.
saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will
He was
return
already too
home.
affected by it, by the oozing filth.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Not unlike how they turn into tumors of the withering, so it seems that even they wouldn't be able to fully resist it.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
It's just gonna be gone, isn't it? Oh wait, can we restore it? Oh,
This
it's
is
in a
small
different
ball
form.
of light that it left behind.
So it's very small, but it probably contains part of it.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
So it's a part of you now.
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
This quest is super interesting. Near the desert. Interesting.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us.
Is it nearby?
Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us.
It's probably gonna be aggressive, to be
It
honest.
has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything.
Cutscene?
if we keep
Okay.
moving that way.
Alright, let's go. Is it gonna be around already? Oh. It's under us, isn't it?
Hey, look! Something's over there.
Huh? Holy heck! That is huge! Is that like a form you can
found
take,
it.
surely?
A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Oh my god! Surely that's like a form you can take outwardly, but that's not its real form, right? I'm guessing that's just a projection, or what the heck?
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
It's probably a projection.
Puny god, puny human,
Holy
leave my domain.
That's what the Primordial one fought against. It's already fallen to forbidden knowledge, that's for sure. Oh my god, it is so big. There is no way that's a physical life form, right? That's just its projection, maybe? Because we've seen the thing in the trailer. It was smaller.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Ah, heck,
Pep, we're here to save you.
that's definitely protecting. There is no way that thing could just walk around the middle of the sandstorm like that without ever being noticed.
I do not need saving, especially especially not by you, Brewer.
Calling by the real name too.
You are no different from Amun.
Who's Ammon?
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time.
Rukadavata?
Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Holy heck, it gives chills though. Wait, let me. Hello there, Fifi. Ammon was implied to be the slumbering under the desert, so it could be its real body. Oh, that's why at the end the ground was shaking? Holy heck, that's huge then. I guess maybe it was. It does kind of look like sand now that I think about it. That is huge. If that's his real body, that's insanely powerful. Thank you for the info, by the way. I didn't know that it was implied.
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
Chill.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment.
It does not like that.
Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and
Holy
the Seven
heck,
Nations.
this thing doesn't want to play around, huh?
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I
Are you sure
gravely
that your
ill,
mind
my
remains clear?
mind
I don't know.
remains clear.
Holy heck, the music is also just giving chills of desert music
I
here.
am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point
Can we
in fighting.
please
What we
get
need is the
confirmation if this is one of the 7 sovereigns or not? I need confirmation, but it sounds like it was, right? Because it ruled Sumeru, so maybe?
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from.
Holy heck.
I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Celestia?
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming.
Huh?
What is that?
That's
Never
different life
seen that
form?
before.
It's our family.
Family?
They're your family too? But they don't look
They
anything
probably
like
didn't
fungi.
adapt into fungi.
External form not
Yeah.
important. Inner nature.
It's the original
said.
Dendro Sovereign. Okay, yeah, that does confirm it. Thank you for the info then. Oh, that does sound powerful. Holy heck. How powerful were the other ones too? I'm kind of curious now.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
Yeah, I got
In
that
other
part.
words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon.
So it probably just sent them here to attack us.
They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey, can you guys talk? We're
That's
here to
probably
rescue
not
you.
gonna work. Yep, okay. That's definitely not gonna work.
They've given it their all just to survive.
Are they at least gonna be silent, or are they gonna try to attack us?
They're
That's the
being
question.
drawn by the fire seed. Only its
Oh.
power can temporarily free them from their pain.
We might be able to then.
All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish
That does
struggling
sound
on
scary.
land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later. Let's see. Yeah, no need to worry about that now.
Yes.
I am kind of
Please
curious
try to
though,
be
not gonna
gentle with
lie.
them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Oh no, don't get PTSD about Hilly Turtles. Okay. Oh, hey, they're actually powerful. What the heck? Oh, hey, chill. Damn. Okay. Oh, never mind. They're already. I thought they were more powerful because it sounded powerful for a second. They just died with that when I switched to Wander.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want to go home.
Yes. It was never their intention
Yeah.
to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Yeah, because we might want to use that on the Pep later on.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed
Plus,
again.
it's unstable. He did mention that.
Everyone goes home. Not just us.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Yeah, they have the different opinions about it. I think it would be too risky to use it right now,
Let me
though.
think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert, but don't worry. The decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Don't we need to use it later for a Pep? If we need to restore the Art of Oasis? But like, we might be spending way too much energy from it.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable.
So it's just the risk of becoming unstable, not the elemental energy. Got it.
But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Aww. The animal fungus is just wholesome.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a Pep again. After all, that giant Dendro dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget
Maybe
your
there can be
kindness.
coexistence between a Sovereign and an Archon for once. That would be great.
Yes. Yes!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
You're probably gonna become a part of him. Yep.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Oh, it's getting weaker because of all the energy that it's accumulated. You had to adapt again, right?
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yep.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
And I'm just gonna go talk to a Pep. No, I don't know if it's gonna go well. Power Pep is hidden. I'm wondering what the weekly boss form that we saw in the trailer is then. If a Pep is that big, what the heck's gonna happen? I have no idea, and I'm really curious. Is that just a smaller dragon or something? I have no idea. We'll see. Oh damn, yeah, okay. This is the music I heard once in the teapot. Actually, that was, I think, my first time listening, and he gave me chills that time.
Fury.
I love the desert music here.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Don't mind me just avoiding that ruin thingy. Please.
Swan Fury.
I feel like we might be noticed. No, good. No. Alright, you asked for it.
Surrender!
Bro! Sharing my knowledge!
Unsightly insects. Behold.
Futile!
Hey!
Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned.
Alright, there we go. Find where Pep is hidden. So it's in this cave, probably. That's a normal illusion. Don't look at me. Thank you. We can reach it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I see everything!
Didn't mean to. What if I leave them alone here? Will they ignore me? Stop following me. Go back. Go back. Oh no, I should have killed him.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
Inside that thing?
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
There's like a big light coming from there too.
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside
Oh,
of it.
could that have been inside the world then? Is that where the weekly boss is gonna take place in?
That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders.
Come on.
However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge.
I love Nahida. She's such a great Tarkon.
We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people.
This is awesome.
My people.
Come on. Cooperation between a Sovereign and an Archon. Make it happen.
They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive?
Come on.
And why you're so vengeful?
Is he gonna respond? Can it even hear it? Probably can though. Yeah, it definitely can hear us.
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
The crystal. So are we going to be dragged in to the heart of Oasis thanks to the crystal? I think we're already in it, aren't we?
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the Traveler?
Oh,
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived
Interesting.
at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
it's really good. They're probably gonna give us like a Nahida trial and only let us use it, and Pama will be with Nahida. Well, we would be probably like on our own. That would be. I would really like that when they did with Archon Quest too. Please do that more often. Yeah, the world doesn't revolve around the Traveler. There's more characters. I really like it when they give this perspectives. Kind of like how Honkai doesn't have an MC, so that is the benefit to it. Like even Star Rail already gave different perspectives, so I hope Genshin does more too. It's lacking a lot in that.
It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the Traveler around. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
Nice, we are gonna get an Aida trial. Cool. And we can attack. Interesting. The UI is actually gone. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the place from the weekly boss. Probably the Heart of Oasis. Now we can't go back. Interesting.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need to find the Traveler.
All right, hang on.
It's working.
Wait, the fire seed.
It shattered.
Wait.
It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person. But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter.
Unless Apep is rejecting it.
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed, which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait, let's put that aside for... If the fire seed has shattered, Wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh. Do you know what we should do
Don't worry,
Can you
Paimon.
create a new one?
This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus.
So you can recreate one. That's nice.
So all
gonna
I
take
have
a lot
to
of
do
energy,
is
though.
imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Just please don't hurt yourself, Nahida.
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert.
That wasn't even you. That was Rukulabata, but yes.
I might, however,
No.
become even smaller.
Don't do it, Nahida, please. You've already spent way too much energy.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
Don't do that.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your
Don't do it.
emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
Swear to God, Nahida is such a death flag now that I realize it. Please, not on a story quest, and please, not on the Arkham quest either, but come on. Don't do it.
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that the Pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way.
We're not doing that.
Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
I wish that was a joke, but it's not.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over.
No. We're not creating a new god.
I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you
No.
won't be able
No,
to see me
don't
for some
do
time.
it.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
Don't do it, Nahida.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No.
Don't.
No, Nahida.
No. Not a cut. That's the Pep showing up, right? It's gonna stop us? Yes, good. Yeah, Traveler, tell her that not to do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't!
Shattered, and Nahida's, she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made.
No.
But not by the Lord of Dendro.
Oh, okay, that... I know it sounds cruel, but please.
We've all grown on this long journey.
Not Nahida, thank you. I would
If the
feel
purpose
really
of this
just
growth
depressed
was
if
to
it were
return
Nahida.
home,
There was
then
no
our
way to do
wishes
that in
have
story
come
quest
true.
though. There's only gonna be very few. Oh wait, no, they're actually coming back.
Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy.
So all those.
In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro,
This-
don't be sad.
This one will stay though, right?
This is not your home. We go
No.
home.
That
Lord
one
of
too.
Dendro should also go home.
Why that one too? I actually was liking the Animo fungus thingy.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Oh god. Warden? So not the Pep, right? That
Achieved in such a short time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
voicing the memories.
have order.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not fighting it, Pep, because honestly, I don't think we'd ever stand a chance against it after seeing its true form. Interesting.
Everyone hold hands.
Gather. Futile. Cry louder.
The wind rises.
Hey!
Phase 2. Interesting.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye.
That's the... Oh, that's back in the chasm.
We may never meet again.
Wait, no, you don't.
I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement.
I had no idea we were gonna get chasm lore here. But we did.
Squall and fury. Ha! Ha! Wretched vermin.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Over here.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Their penance is due. You stand condemned. Solidify.
I see everything.
The wind rises.
So one of them, it's nearly done. Alright. It's going back. Vitalize. That's what they meant by we're actually helping it revitalize.
Stabilize.
I learned a wonderful word. It's new, which means light.
Is that what important? Is that reminds me of Buri in a way?
It will be your name.
Huh?
Sounds like you like it.
Oh, that's the name of the child that the fungi. Got it.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Holy heck, the theme though is actually really good here. What the heck? I love it.
Stabilize.
Kind of has like a nature feel to it.
Surrender. This is order. Behold. Futile.
Alright, going back
Solidify.
under.
Everyone hold
They
hands.
remembered the memories though. Different, I guess they have to talk about the apocalypse. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that insta kills you on the like Raiden on the weekly boss version.
Stabilize. Nowhere to run.
The wind rises.
Through me, justice is served.
Wait, I want to kill with Nahida.
Hey! Hey! Can you hear Paimon?
It should be
Say
done, right?
something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right?
Can they still
Let
talk?
us know that you're alright!
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer
What
able
about...
to respond to you.
Wait, is there no one? So the world's been restored, what about them?
The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed
So into
into
their
my
energy.
elemental power, just as they did.
So they're part of Apep's energy essentially now. I really wanted the anime one to stay because it was just so wholesome.
They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad
Recreated.
about.
That's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Sumeru will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me.
It seems like you're calmer now, though.
However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced
Yeah.
you ever since you were contaminated,
Personality.
greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep
yep.
within me. Destroying you and your people serves
they're not
me
to
no
blame.
purpose.
That one usurper from beyond the heavens, I wonder who that is, huh? Primordial one? I do not trust you. I used to think you were a nice god until, well, the second one, probably the, what do you call it? The sustainer was, you know, kind of messed up. I thought the primordial one was kind of nice and the dragons were the evil ones, but how wrong I was. I don't trust the primordial one anymore.
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer.
I mean, the
and
Thunder
mock you
Archon
in
is
my
curious,
heart.
but heck no, she's not perishing. Not on my side.
Heesh, who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles.
Here we go again. That's power from the abyss, power from beyond.
The Dragon King acquired the
Nibelung.
power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established
The
by
outsiders.
the outsiders.
The gods. Nibelung. That's the name. So, the Dragon King. Wait. I thought there were 7 sovereigns. Is this implying there's like 7 sovereigns with just 7 of well important people, but not important dragons, but not the main one? I guess they might have worked slightly different.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale.
Yep.
The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world,
That's why a lot of
while
them
the losers
probably don't
must
have a lot of
turn into
history about the
ash.
dragons because of that.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides,
So it did die.
even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
I didn't know a celestial spike had fallen in Sumeru though. Interesting, because I don't think have I seen it? Is it maybe in a side quest? Maybe in a side quest, but I have not seen it at least.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun
Yeah, who's Amun?
Al-Ahmar.
Is that the name of the King Deshret? No way, right?
Yes, Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
So that's why the forbidden knowledge occurred in the desert.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us.
Some of the dragons, Valen. Does Valen even remember though? That's the question.
And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones.
I know, for example, Ajda would have
While
forgotten.
others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Alachmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed
Which did
his
not go
elemental
well.
power.
So that was a move.
However, what I gained was no
Yep.
benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge
He could
had
never be
accumulated.
understood. That's what Rukravada said too.
But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go?
So dear and precious? I'm not sure if that's how they see it. Huh. Seems that is curious though, and at least she is not redirecting her anger at Nahida, just at the heavenly principles.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
The dragon will need to rest
Interesting.
for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Can't wait to see all this lore. It's absolutely insane. You're gonna love it. Have fun when you do the quest.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Supposed to be a happy occasion. That's what it's meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again,
It's gonna be like different
they've
beings,
lost
so
their
to speak.
memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family.
Home is wherever we are together.
Right.
I
A
mean,
hydrofungus left behind its family.
oh, true. Including the name. Nabon? I might have forgotten the name.
Those two fungi might be
No,
waiting for it to
Nabon was the
return.
god of flowers. The goddess of flowers. It was. What was the name of the fungi? I might have forgotten.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look. Huh. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Alright, Nahida can probably communicate with them. Alright, that's cool.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time?
There's a fungus among us. Literally, there's two of them. I would say something, but you haven't done the quest, so enjoy the quest. That's all I'm gonna say. It's great. You're gonna love it. How are you doing, though, by the way? Hope you're doing well today.
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time.
Well, I doubt it will return. Not with the memories, at least.
Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It said that Noor is its most important family member.
That was the sun.
That's your name, isn't it?
Aww. Oh. Is it because it's not fully a fungi? Can it actually not just understand but also learn words eventually? That's cool. I'm waiting for Genshin to update. Oh, I see. Have you slept yet? You have slept, right? Hopefully. It's already quite late here. I mean, late as in like for a night. Hope you enjoyed the Genshin update though. It's pretty fun, the quest.
Wow. This is wonderful.
Yep.
So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
In a different form. But yes. This was great. Ooh, I have questions. I'm definitely gonna be looking at that. That gave me chills, that part. We got anything else? I don't think we do. Yeah. Ooh, I'm really curious. I did not know. To not spoil that thing, you'll see. You'll know what I mean eventually. It was alive. That was surprising. I really hope we get to see it again in the potentially main story. That would be really cool towards the end of the story. When the Celestia comes into place, we'll see. At 7 minutes, really should sleep at some point. I've already slept, by the way. Yeah, you've slept a decent amount, though, right? I've slept. I think I went to sleep at like. I didn't sleep that much actually. I went to sleep at like nearly 1 a.m. and I woke up at like 5 something. So I slept like 5 hours around that. Like 4 hours and nearly 5 hours. But yeah, I don't feel that sleepy though. I'll definitely go to sleep. Probably sleep like 8 hours tonight. But yeah.
Relax.
Woke up kind of early today because I wanted to do the quest like before 11ish a.m. Turns out the quest was a lot shorter, so I did not need to wake up that early. But yeah, I already slept though, don't worry. Hope you've slept too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Genshin update. I think I'm gonna leave it up here though. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Awesome quest. Lore-wise, one of my favorites, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll see you next time.